Base face. It's essential. I'm a Zed Lester drag queen. Fine of that. You have to work your way up. Gotta learn things. There's things about the industry I'm really naive about. There's things that have been posted that I should be grateful that they're posted, actually. So other than, a couple years ago when I actually wasn't doing drag, but I was still involved with Caroline McGillivray's Beauty Night for Downtown East Side. Also done the Friends for Beauty thing as well, obviously. But one of the things I've learned in terms of getting your face together in an emergency situation is that you've got to have something, a classic look, basically, called a base face. Now, because I'm like Delta Burke, Khloe Kardashian, and Elizabeth Taylor in one in terms of my weight, going up and down 40 or 50 pounds every 2 months, I have to have multiple base face looks. Now, I've gained about 20 pounds, but I still can rock the bottom black, brown tight line technique. So, in prior posts, especially Remini look, that took 2.5 hours because I was doing professional makeup artist techniques, which is like you're letting your primer cook for 10 minutes and your color correct and primer cook for 10 to 15 minutes and doing nothing. And then you apply your foundation and you let that cook for 10 minutes. Then you apply blah, blah, blah. Each process you're cooking and then you're baking each process. And then you're doing all these little techniques and all these little things that it takes a while to actually do a face up properly in that style. But let's say you're a Zed Lister queen like me, and even though I have to relax and take it easy for medical health reasons, let's say someone messages you and say, 2 girls haven't shown up. Can you be here in an hour and a half? Right? So you've got to be able to put together a face, a drag face even. And if you don't have a complicated brow block, 40 minutes. There's a technique that I'll teach. Now, I'm missing my brows for medical reasons. They only grow in here and then they're all white. So I've been told I'll never have brows again, right? Like that are normal colored. So for me, my base face takes 30 minutes with cooking and baking, primer, color correct. When I do my base face, of the 4 of the 5, because the 5th one's in case I get morbidly obese, which means like a really big lash on top. And no tight lining black, maybe just to here, because then my eyes look small when my face is fatter. I could actually do this face. This took me about half an hour, 35 minutes, with the primer and with a bit of cooking and baking, and the setting spray and all that type of stuff. Now, if I was really rushed, I could actually put this face together in 20 minutes if I don't mess it up. So I think it's very important for anyone that's doing drag type stuff or has to get themselves together really quick to have at least a couple faces. I need more for obvious reasons because the weight change and my face reconfigures itself completely the more weight I have on or the less weight I have. But you've got to be able to have a look that you know that works for you. And a look that you can do quickly and with a highlight, the contour, the face reconstruction and everything, and quickly. And, whether this takes like months of practice to get to this, I do highly recommend and have been taught by elders that I respect that you've got to have a drag face or a face, whatever. A face that you can do that looks good on you in 30 minutes. So here are a couple of the tips that I love from Donna Mills. She says, in 1986 to housewives and business executives in the top $1 million selling videotape, if you don't like your nose, contour it. Later on, I'll show you how. One of the best things that she has in that videotape is warming up pencils through and other makeup products with a hairdryer, right? I did that for my brow, and the brow is different for me. I took something from a Guess ad, with Anna Nicole Smith and tailored it to me where the arch is slightly over where it should be. Now, if I'd done what was done on Anna Nicole Smith, I would have to do a total vamp kid look on me. So, blow dryer. Like, let's say you can't find your chroma color, you can't find your Kryolan waterproof pen. Take an Ardell pencil, or at least Wattier, throw it under the hairdryer, or if you're doing white, take your NYX pencil, or Ardell has a good white one as well. I'm not a big fan of at least Wattier. The black is amazing. Actually, I don't even need to blow dry the black. It goes on so creamy, but then you need to set it with powder. Blow dry these pencils and just knock yourself out. A couple things I've done differently other than the eyebrow is actually I've drawn in my lips smaller than their actual size. This was a recommendation from someone who's known in the community who does makeup, not Ray. And what else have I done different? Nothing really, just the eyebrows and the lips. And since I'm going out, I wore a Kryolan lash that's quite winged out. Normally with this look, if I had like a short wig on or hair that was completely flat, I would have a normal Ardell type lash on, believe it or not. Like something that an average lady would wear. And yeah, that's it. That's all I can think of. So, you know, for my 2 followers and 5 viewers, if you don't know what to do, do what I do. Come on, that's Donna Mills.